Gary's Gadgets! Okay, today I'm actually getting into electronics gadgets. So what I have here is my collection of little transmitters for FM transmitters that allow you to play music in your car. You know, if you have an older car. I had a 2001 PT Cruiser that did not at the time come with Bluetooth, because I don't even know if Bluetooth even probably was on the drawing board way back then at some point in the future. But anyway, didn't have even an aux, so you couldn't plug it in and that. So for older cars, this is what we had to do, and this is what we can still do. So first one I had was this one, and I think I got lucky with this one. This is the VR3, and it was really nice. I was like to listen to a lot of different podcasts, so I'd load them up on my iRiver, and plug this in my car, plug the other end into my iRiver, and then push this button until I got to the right frequency, which was the first one anyway, so it wasn't a big deal. Plug that in, boom, ready to go. I think it could do USB. You could plug a USB thumb drive in here and then play music off it. Never did, because I always have my thing. This was very good. Good sound, worked. Frequency band that it had was just right for my area, and so that was really nice. But I had more than one vehicle, so I didn't want to keep trying to remember. So I bought a second one. This one, as you can see, adjusts pretty much. You can change the frequency using the buttons here. It could also, I think it's an SD card or some kind of memory card, and then USB. You could play music off that also. Even though it has a spool, it's flexible. You can adjust it. It's nice, but I think there's something wonky here with the wires and stuff, because it just at times would lose continuity. But for the most part, it worked too. It was good. These were the first ones, and then Belkin. I thought, oh, Belkin, that's a good name. I should check it out. And I got this on sale, and if your phone, you could plug this into your phone, and then you could control, volume and pausing, and you could forward back if your phone supported that. Which, for the most part, that part, but the frequencies and everything, it just cut out and stuff. So really, for Belkin name, it just really didn't work that well. So, but you got nothing else. That was a waste. Then they came out with these transmitters with the built-in rechargeable battery. Oh, one thing I forgot to say is that I had used this so many times, and I have a video where I repaired the headphone jack, but I used it so many times it wore out the headphone jack on my MP3 player. So after that, I was thinking, it sure would be nice to not have so many wires and stuff. So this was nice in that you weren't tethered to your car then. Your phone didn't have to stay tethered to your car or your MP3 player. You could just leave it in your pocket. You'd have to so the idea here is real simple. You can change your frequencies there, plug it in. You have to remember to charge it periodically, but charge it actually lasts quite a long time. Worked pretty good. Again, it was the next step. Still FM transmitter. Still had to plug it in and out. So of course you could leave it plugged in, but then you got to think, oh, and these are standard length size, but when you have a phone with a case on it and it bumps it out a little bit, it's hard to get that. So sometimes I had to pull back the case just to get that plugged in. So that, for my MP3 player, it was fine because it didn't have a case. But if you're using a case, that's one thing to keep in mind. And then I got the mono price one because again I had Of course, with that, you don't have to worry about carrying it back and forth. But I thought, hey, this is a pretty good deal. And this one worked pretty good. You can yeah. Again, you can use the buttons here to adjust the frequency, and might as well pull it out. It came with a little charging micro USB charge. This one you can flip that out so you don't have that sticking out. It's a little better than that in some ways, but again, that just feels flimsy. It's like, it's a matter of time before that's not going to be working. But before that could be worn out, then they came out with these. The Wi-Fi, it's still an FM transmitter, but instead of using the wires, you connect to the unit. And this is the L Design. I guess that's, yeah, L Design. So this one you just plug in your car, and you just forget about it, because this one uses Bluetooth. So now you're sending music from your phone to the Bluetooth, FM transmitting into the car, no wires whatsoever, and you work pretty good. It had a good frequency response. They got rid of the USB thumb drive and just went with an SD card, so you could play music and stuff right off that. Oh, they do have the USB, that's right. I think you could actually plug into that and not charge your phone. So that actually worked real good, so you could charge your phone and play music and not have to worry about having dead battery. So this Bluetooth to FM transmitters, older cars, even if you have like the aux and you're plugging it in, and your car doesn't support Bluetooth, this would probably be a good choice, because you don't have to worry about the wearing out the headphone jack. Leave that to using your headphones. So that was good. And then not too long ago, maybe sometime over the last year, I came across the J205 multi-purpose hi-fi audio receiver adapter. I'm thinking, wow, how different is this? Well, think the L Design Bluetooth receiver FM transmitter. Well, this is just the Bluetooth receiver. So you can take this, plug this into a speaker system, home stereo system. So you know that tape or on your stereo or CD or whatever input, you could plug that in that, and you plug that in, and now you can Bluetooth stream music from your phone, or I thought, hey, this would work nice with my Amazon Echo. It's rechargeable, and for the most part, it worked okay, except for one problem. If you left it on, it would drain the battery to the point where then it would forget who it was linked to. Well, no, it wouldn't forget who it's linked to. It would remember who it's linked to, but for whatever reason, and this was a feature that I didn't care for, the volume was like reduced to almost nothing. So your device would still pair to it, it would say everything's cool, but you'd get nothing out. So then you'd have to disconnect your pairing, so you'd have to unpair it, and unpair it here, then repair it. And so the whole point of just being able to turn this on and jam in your home stereo, at least that's the way I was thinking, or some other system, use the aux in your car, and so you'd be able to use Bluetooth. So you could just take this and use it in your home or use it in your car, thinking, yeah, this would be great. Not so great, because do you know how many times you could turn the battery off? So yeah, that was that became very quickly annoying. So do not recommend the J205. Although this is kind of neat, because this is you can get these. I got a 2-pack on Amazon for other purposes, for doing some music hookups. But yeah, the idea of this, yeah, what I had in mind and the actual LED didn't work out too good. But so that's my my gadgets for today. So these were actual gadgets. Of course, I don't use any of them anymore because my car, I bought a new car last year and it has Bluetooth built in, so I just use the Bluetooth. So these are all just sitting around doing nothing. So, don't know what I'm going to do with them. So, that's it for Gary's Gadgets.
Gary's Gadgets!